The British Prime Minister says there are strong indications that an attack near a military barracks in London was terrorism. A man believed to be a British soldier was hacked to death by two attackers who were later shot and wounded by police. One of the men was filmed in the immediate aftermath, his hands covered in blood, telling shocked bystanders, "You people will never be safe." Our first report from Tom Simons.
At first, some of those who saw it thought there had been a car crash, that two men were trying to help the victim, but then they realised they were attacking him with knives and a meat cleaver. The pair didn't challenge eyewitnesses, who later described it as an attempt to behead the victim, a white man in a Help the Heroes t-shirt. They dragged his body into the street, leaving him here, where a police tent now marks the spot. But astonishingly, the two men carrying their weapons, their hands covered in blood, did not flee the scene. They stood talking to eyewitnesses as a horrified crowd gathered. They asked onlookers on a bus to film them.
You people will never be safe. Remove your governments. They don't care about you. You think David Cameron is going to get caught in the street? When we start busting our guns, do you think your politicians are going to die? No, it's going to be the average guy like you and your children. So get rid of them. Tell them to bring our troops back so you can all live in peace.
Joe Tallant watched them from meters away. He told me they seemed to be waiting for the police to arrive.
They could have easily got away from the space that the police come. They could have just walked off, gone about their business and then got caught later. But they was just walking around the body like they was wanting the police to come and get it.
This eyewitness said that when police arrived, the men moved forward, arms down, one carrying a gun, and the police fired first. This was the account given by a senior officer this evening.
Two men, who we believe from earlier reports to have been carrying weapons, were shot by police. They have both been taken to separate London hospitals and are receiving treatment for their injuries.
During the violence, in a nearby school, terrified children were kept inside for their own safety.
We also saw an ambulance helicopter in our school playground, so we all thought, people were saying we're gonna die, and we all thought someone had died at that moment, because there was choppers, police and ambulance around, and we were very scared.
A large area of Woolwich is now cordoned off. This is now a complex police investigation of several connected parts. First of all, the body of the man killed in the initial attack. Then, the police shooting, being scrutinised by the Independent Police Complaints Commission. And beyond that, counter-terrorism officers will be trying to work out who these men are, why they did this, and whether anyone else is prepared to carry out a similar attack. The forensics officers are likely to be here all night, but they will only be able to answer some of the many questions that result from this unprecedented act